So if City avoid defeat this evening, they'll go up to 7th. If they win, yes, they'll go up to 7th, but they'll only be a point behind 6th place Liverpool, and they'll have a game in hand on them. So plenty of incentives for this talented young City side. We expect them to dominate possession. The reality is that Nottingham Forest are very comfortable out of possession, which makes this such a fascinating matchup this evening. So there really is plenty to keep you entertained. Nottingham Forest are a very aggressive, almost man-to-man kind of team. And City will, well, they'll have to work hard to break them open and create the spaces necessary to try and get themselves in front. Here's Madu, who can unlock any defence when he's on the ball, and his effort wasn't far over the bar, was it? Just made a half a yard of space, bent it over the goalkeeper, but also over the top of the bar, but you can see, not by very much. Murray Jones hurled himself towards it. I don't think he would have got to it. So a terrific start for Madu. City winning the ball back well, and once again it's that man Madu. On it goes to Sangare. Lovely play from Sangare, and the finish is absolutely magnificent. Well, they had a sighter with Madu, and Makadu's then played his part in teeing up Sangare, and City have themselves a very early lead. They're in incredible goal-scoring form, excellent from Madu, but even more so by Sangare. It's a super finish from Mohamedou Sangare, and he grabs himself his 11th goal of the season, his 5th in Premier League 2, and the Blues off to the most exquisite of starts. Well, the best attack in the division against the best defence in the division. So far so good for the team with the best attacking record. Well, there are several players out there who genuinely haven't touched the ball yet. One of them is not Sangare, and the other one is not Brian Madu. Absolutely majestic start from City. Confidence couldn't be higher within the ranks. And already a test for a visiting team who've not been scoring goals very often. Nottingham Forest have actually taken more points and won more games away from home. Prior to tonight, they'd scored very few goals, but they hadn't conceded many, just 7 in their previous 8 away games. And indeed just 2 in their last 4 they've conceded. So City in front very early is very much against what Nottingham Forest are about. The Blues, though, have unfortunately managed to concede a corner. It was an unfortunate ricochet that just span away and out for a corner. It was hooked over the bar by Justin Hanks, and it will be a City goal kick. Jack Wint off the back of a couple of clean sheets in a row, hoping for a 3 in a row here at the Joy Stadium. Here's Braithwaite. Clip forward and a searching ball towards Heskey. Murray Jones was able to come out and smother. Noble backpedaling and helping it back very gracefully into Jack Wint. Parker, Noble, McFarlane, Noble, Wint. Madu getting plenty of early touches. Heskey flags up for offside against Braithwaite. Well, that looked like it was offside as well. Absolutely it was. Silla flagged. Here's Braithwaite for the Blues. 3 home games left: Nottingham Forest, Liverpool and Norwich. 3 games away: Derby County, Aston Villa and Birmingham. And of those 6 teams, including Nottingham Forest, only one of them are above the Blues in the table. That's Liverpool. The others all below them. Of course, that doesn't mean anything in terms of guarantees, but it gives you an idea of the strength of the sides they're up against. So maybe an opportunity to make inroads up that table. Forest today, then Villa away, Liverpool at home, and then a couple of away games at Birmingham and Derby before Norwich are the last regular season opponents, and they'll be here at the Joy Stadium in April. And then the end of season playoffs begin, last 16 and then an 8, a 4 and obviously a final to finish. Last season the Blues finished top of the PL2 table after the 20-game regular season. And then they faced Liverpool in the last 16, won 2-1 after extra time. Beat Arsenal in the quarter-finals, 3-2 after extra time. Then beat Manchester United in the semi-final 2-0 before beating Southampton by a similar scoreline in the final here to take the crown. Kadu's just overplayed that to Mfonku. Little slip, might just let Sangare in. Oh, good save by Murray Jones. Really good goalkeeping by the former City Academy product. Sangare taking advantage of the slip and the lack of balance really in Forest back line. And he was able to nip in, hit it first time with the left foot volley. Good save by Murray Jones. Corner headed away. Samba. Now Noble. McFarlane. Noble. Back to the fullback again. Here's Parker. Sangare dispossessed, but then he penalised for a foul on Orr. City will win that one back. Sangare with a layoff. Samba to Makadu. Makadu clipped across the face of the goal, and it was a clever ball actually by Floyd Samba. And I think Nottingham Forest sensibly putting it out for a City corner. Heskey with the delivery. Possibly a deliberate ploy to play it flat. And now City will have another corner. One for them by McFarlane. Heskey ready to whip it in. Decides to go short. Nippon. Heskey. Sverre Nippon. And that will be a goal kick. City's 19-year-old Norwegian starlet. Sverre Nippon. Scored his first 2 City goals in the victory last week against Wolves. Fonku trying to win it, and he's been penalised. Free kick to Nottingham Forest. Well won by Mfonku. Try to slip it back to Samba. Goes out for a Nottingham Forest throw. Noble getting it away. That will be tidied up by McFarlane. Heskey. McFarlane. Noble. Now Wint. McFarlane. City throw. City have been busy in 4 competitions this season: the UEFA Youth League, the Premier League International Cup, and also the EFL Trophy. So plenty of games this season. But of course it's the bread and butter of Premier League 2 that is their most important focus. And they're in a good position. Sangare wins the throw. Samba goes across to take it. Parker. Under a bit of pressure, so has to go back to Noble. Here's Wynn. A bit of catching practice for Wint. No pressure on Wint, eventually decides to pass it to Parker. Wint popping it forward, looking towards Braithwaite. Forest have tidied it up though. Good pressure from McAdoo. Nudged forward by Samba, helped on by Sangare. Parker. Mfonku. Parker. McFarlane. And now Noble. Looking towards McAdoo. Cleared though by Hanks. Well, McAdoo's had a lively opening 19 minutes. Set up the goal for Sangare. Wint will have to race back to make it his. Nippon. Noble. Heskey looking for it. Still looking for it. Away by Murray-Jones to Hanks. Parker shepherding that back to Jack Wint. Here's McAdoo. Heskey. Samba. Mfonku. Heskey. Mfonku. Samba. Braithwaite. Noble brings in Mfonku. Here's McAdoo. Sangare emerges with it. Braithwaite, Sangare, Braithwaite, McFarlane, Braithwaite. Good spell of possession this from City. Trying to just drag Nottingham Forest out of position. Here's Mfonku. Cross falls favourably for Samba. Here's Heskey. Noble. Mfonku. Makadu. Mfonku. And City start again with Parker. Noble. All the way back to Wint. McFarlane. Wint again. 60% possession for the Blues. 3 attempts, 2 of them on target. Nothing at all so far from the visitors. Went looking towards Heskey. Braithwaite's header. Nippon. Here's Makadu. Tried to slip it through to Sfero Nippon. Well won by Mfonku. It will be, though, a Nottingham Forest throw. So getting close to the midpoint of the first half. City very much in control. The early goal from Sangare. They came very close to scoring prior to that 3rd-minute strike when Makadu bent one over the bar. Not seen too much goal-mouth action since, though. Nottingham Forest looking to change that. Away by Braithwaite. And that will be Nottingham Forest's second corner. And Nwosu goes over to take it. Aim towards Hanks on the near post. And Nwosu again. City win it back. But then Forest do likewise. Here's Thompson. Foot in by Braithwaite. McClaw. Thompson, McClaw. Thompson again. And Nwosu. Or De Silva. Hanks. It's a good ball. City is stretched here. Flags up for offside, though. Sané with the ball in, but he was in an offside position. Braithwaite. Back to the City goalkeeper, Wint. Gets another touch. Parker. Braithwaite the furthest back again. Wint, Sangare, Braithwaite, Heskey. He went on the inside, but the ball didn't come with him. Noble, Parker, Sangare, and Fonku. Samba holds off the challenge, and Fonku. Parker. Now McFarlane. Makadu. Gets it back from Noble. Little touch for Braithwaite. Parker. Noble. So much possession being enjoyed by City. But to be fair, Nottingham Forest have been pretty robust in their shape, making it difficult for the Blues to get through or round them. Still dominating all the relevant statistics, City. 67% possession now. But just that one goal some 24 minutes ago. But City win the ball back here. And Makadu, oh, he was off balance. And he skies it. And it was really good pressure from City. Sangare got the foot in, Samba had the awareness, Makadu went for the bending shot, but got underneath it, skied it. '29th minute. City bossing the game, but only that one goal. Wint potting it forward, easily gathered in by Hanks. Oh, he almost gave it away to Sangare. To Silva, that's a good ball. Thompson, offside. It's Makadu. Braithwaite. Parker. Certainly could do with the second goal, City. They're so dominant here, but just that one goal to show for it. McFarlane, Makadu, Heskey. It's good from Heskey. Cross just above Nfonku. And we tick into the last 15 minutes of the first half. Well, City started this game magnificently. Lovely shot from Makadu that was maybe only a foot over the bar. And then he teed up Sangare, who finished to make it 1-0. Sangare then had a chance that was well blocked by Murray Jones, but in the last 10 minutes or so, although City are in control of possession, Nottingham Forest have been very disciplined in their shape. There's a Warren Joyce just at the bottom of your picture. Nottingham Forest head coach. Very experienced academy coach with an incredibly impressive CV. You can certainly see the work that he's been doing with his players, who out of possession are very, very good. City are not finding this as comfortable as they did last week against Wolves, who they dismissed by 6-0. Certainly doesn't feel as though it's going to be that kind of day. Here's Samba. Nippon. Madu. Try to find a way down the middle, but Hanks just had a little piece of his shirt. City free kick. McFarlane. Heskey. Try to find Braithwaite, who'd made a good run actually. Murray Jones with the hurried goal kick, but it's gone straight out for a City throw. Here's Wint. Braithwaite. Forced to go back to Wint. Parker. Dangerous ball, but City managed to build with Noble and then Nippon. McFarlane, Heskey. Lovely ball to McFarlane. And he's won a corner. It's a good run by McFarlane. Heskey played him in. McFarlane going straight for the byline. And it was a good challenge by Matthew Orr of Nottingham Forest. City win their 4th corner with 12 minutes to half-time. City haven't yet posed a threat from their previous corners. So maybe that's why they've tried a different kind of routine. Cleared though. Samba allows it to drift out for the throw. And Fonku. Noble. Parker. Madu. Samba. And Fonku. Parker. Nippon. In towards Sangare, kept alive at the far by Heskey, but caught by Murray Jones. Forest in a hurry to get the ball forward, but maybe too much of a hurry. And indeed, City win it back with Nippon. Noble, good ball. Heskey, looks like he might be hopping a bit, Regan Heskey. Clipped in by Braithwaite and cleared for another City corner by Sinclair. Just wonder if Heskey's picked up a bit of a knock. Certainly didn't seem free in his movements when he received the ball. Madu goes over to take the corner. And indeed, there he is, Heskey on the deck. Picked up a knock earlier, and you could see he was hopping about a bit. As he goes down the line here, just feels something. Well, City have certainly got some great replacements, should it be necessary. Femi Fapatu, Isaiah Dardamaskell, Matty Henderson-Hall and Ashton Muir all going through their paces. City in front because of the early goal from Mohamedou Sangare, set up beautifully by Madu. Still had a lot of work to do, Sangare, but it was a really lovely finish into the corner. That was some 33 minutes ago. So Heskey goes off, but City will still have their corner. Too much pushing in the area for the referee's liking. Braithwaite unhappy. Makadu's going to whip it in. Here's Mfonku. Madu. Sangare. City is still down to 10. You can see Heskey on the far. Noble. Mfonku. Noble. McFarlane. Noble. Mfonku. Madu. Samba. Here's Mfonku. Heskey has crept back on the far side. Madu, Samba, Mfonku. No offside. Samba, Parker, McFarlane, Heskey. Nippon, push to the floor. Free kick to the Blues. Noble. Mfonku. Couldn't find Madu. City throw. Noble. Now Madu. One back by Hanks. Again, Forest looking to get forward quickly. McFarlane guides it back to Wint. Here's Noble. Little clip on the heel of Mfonku. Less than 5 minutes to half-time. City 1, Nottingham Forest 0. Early goal from Sangare, set up by the man in your picture, Ryan Madu. Parker. Braithwaite. Heskey. It's a good run from Heskey. Try to release Nfonku, and that's a foul on Nfonku. And a free kick to City in a good area. Foul by Thompson on Nfonku. Nfonku trying to get to the ball and Thompson bringing him down. Well, there's plenty of interest in this free kick. Surely Madu will strike it. Here is Madu. And it's too close to the goalkeeper. Now then, Nottingham Forest looking to come forward. A rare sortie into City territory. One back by Noble. Little glance by Silla. Never really going to trouble Jack Wint, was he? I think that probably counts as Nottingham Forest's first attempt on goal. Happened in the 43rd minute. And Jack Wint didn't need to do anything other than watch it. Away by Hanks. Nippon. McFarlane. Noble. Nfonku. Madu. Still going Madu. Still going Madu. Oh my goodness! How did he find a way in? Ryan Madu. Well, we've seen when he's played for the first team in the FA Cup this season, he is a magical player. But how he finds the roof of the net here, only he will know. Seemed almost impossible to score from that angle. But having provided the assist for the opener, now Madu weighs in with an absolutely wonderful strike. And City lead 2-0. Well, it's Madu's 7th of the season, his 3rd in Premier League 2. And the Blues, just before half-time, have a more comfortable advantage. Well, there aren't many players who would even think about shooting from that position, but not only did Madu hit the shot, he found the roof of the net.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of time, adding on a minimum of 3 minutes.
So we're entering 3 added minutes here. There is Makedu, now in Fonku. Plenty of ambition from the fullback, Samba. Nippon. McFarlane. Heskey. Working a 1-2. Braithwaite. Nippon. Parker. Braithwaite. Nippon. Noble. Braithwaite. Heskey. Well, he tried to maybe catch Murray Jones off guard there. Hit it towards that near post area. So the final minute of added time. Hanks. McFarlane's header. Forest trying to get themselves a chance right at the end of the first half. Plenty forward in this attack. Well, it was an attempt on target from Unwosu. Went with a very easy gather. And City have themselves a really good advantage. Ryan Makedu pivotal. He set up Sangare for the opener, having earlier bent a shot just over the crossbar. And then a wonderful goal made it 2-0 by Makedu from a seemingly almost impossible position. But the Blues in control at half-time. They lead by 2-0. And we'll bring you all the live coverage from that a week tonight. Well, let's get back to now. And City lead by 2-0 and are heading to 7th in the Premier League 2 table. And they've played a game less than the vast majority of teams in the division. So there's every chance that they might look even more. And they've scored already. Nippon at the far post. He scored twice last week. He scored another today. And as I'm telling you about where City might end up come the end of this regular season, they've probably got themselves a guaranteed 3 points here. Once again, it's brilliant from Makedu, and Nippon just coming in unnoticed to help it over the line. Ryan Makedu with a goal and 2 assists, and City lead 3-0. What a start to the second half. And Sfero Nippon, who we heard from at half-time in our entertaining piece with him that we made for you earlier this week, has now added his 3rd goal since he returned to the club after he'd been on loan at Championship team Middlesbrough. So what a start to the second half. Ryan Makedu, 2 assists and a goal. He's having another exemplary night. And there's still 44 minutes of this game to go. Well, this particular calendar year, City have been absolutely rampant in front of goal. 8 goals against Burnley, 2 against Everton, 6 against Stoke, 3 against Leeds, 6 last week against Wolves. and they're already 3 up here. And again, to put this into context, Nottingham Forest defensively have the best record, or they did do, at the start of play in Premier League 2. And they'd only conceded 2 goals in their previous 4 away games. So the statistics really didn't suggest City would find goals easy. And I'm not suggesting they found them easy, because they've had to work for it. But we're only in the 48th minute and City have a 3-goal lead. Well, Sfero Nippon, talented attacking midfielder who had played around about 20 times for Middlesbrough on loan in the Championship, albeit the vast majority as a substitute, returned to the Etihad Stadium in January, and this is only his 3rd start in Premier League 2, and he's already scored 3 goals. Here's Heskey. Couldn't find a way through. Braithwaite won it well. And that's a foul. And there's a yellow card, is there? No, there's a threat of a yellow. So City going to make a change here. Heskey, who had a problem in the first half, appears to have been just succumbing to that problem. And so Heskey makes his way off, and Ashton Muir has come on. You might remember Heskey had that problem in the last few minutes of the first half. He spent a few minutes off the field receiving treatment. Obviously, he's decided to try and give it a go at the start of the second half, but with City 3-0 up, there really is no need for Regan Heskey to maybe provoke any more problem in that area. And so Ashton Muir comes on. Ashton Muir coming on for the 6th time as a substitute this season. He's been involved in every game in Premier League 2 this campaign. Well, what a start to the second half that was. Makadu down the right, ball into the box. Sfero Nippon with a really tidy finish. And it does seem as though the Blues have themselves another win, but they're looking for more goals. Makadu, and now Sangare. Here's Makadu again. Sangare. Look how many Nottingham Forest players are protecting their goal here. Muir tries the shot, which is blocked. Noble. McFarlane. Nippon. Makadu on towards Nippon, and out came Murray-Jones. Well, the kick has almost gone straight off Samba into the path of Sangare. Here's Makadu, and now Samba. Nippon. Makadu, Nippon. Makadu again. Braithwaite. Parker. Good run from Parker, but it bounced off his shin. Spins away for a throw. Well, Nottingham Forest, prior to tonight, have conceded just 7 goals in their 8 away games. All of a sudden, they've conceded 3 in 40, well, it was 46 minutes. It's now 51 and a half. But even so, McClure has gone down. Free kick to the visitors. Noble's clearing header. Sfero Nippon. Parker. And Fonku. Parker. McFarlane. Braithwaite. And Fonku. Here he is again, the man of the moment, Makadu. Samba. Should really call him the young man of the moment. He's only 17. Does look an explosive talent though, doesn't he? Off the wonderful Manchester City Academy conveyor belt. And already having tasted first team action and indeed scored as well in the victory against Exeter. Here's Muir. Just fouled De Silva. Now Nottingham Forest have plenty forward. They've not had this kind of position very often. Win a corner. Their first of the second half, their third of the match. McClure will swing it in. Just glanced wide by Matthew Orr. Oh, that'll be picked up by Makadu. Look at him go. Well, he was probably outnumbered by 4-1 there. But Makadu didn't mind the odds. Here's Sinclair for Nottingham Forest. Well, if that goes in, it's a wonder goal. Sadly for Lamine Silla, it did not. Here's Nippon. Noble. McFarlane. Noble. And Fonku. Braithwaite. Samba. Looked like a foul, and it was. De Silva penalised. Parker. Braithwaite. Noble. Tried to pick out McFarlane. Here's Silla again. That's a much better effort. And really, for the first time tonight, Jack Wint is brought into action and he makes a really good save. Yeah, that was going in. Good goalkeeping. Nottingham Forest's fourth corner. McClaw hit an outswinger this time. Looked like a handball. Nothing given. Muir gets it away. Retrieved by Sané. Thompson. And that's well defended by Mfonku. Popped forward by Wint, looking towards Sangare, headed away by Hanks. McClaw, Silla, McClaw, Nwosu. Probably Nottingham Forest's best spell of the game, but it's come with them 3-0 in arrears here. Well, Braithwaite penalised for the foul. Header away by Parker. Oh, Makadu goes down clutching his face. Well, he's trying to win the ball back here, Makadu. And I think it's just the point of the elbow of Nwosu. Well, let's have a look at the goals that separate the two sides. Makadu bringing in Sangare for the opener. Lovely tidy finish. And then Makadu himself surging to the byline and then somehow finding a finish here, making it 2-0. And then he's there to provide the third goal, scored by Sfero Nippon. And now, sadly, Makadu is down on the deck, having been caught in the face by Nwosu. City substitutes, including Isaiah Dada-Maskell, warming up. Well, Matty Henderson-Hall was taking off his bib by the look of it. Well, there's Pep Linders, City's assistant head coach. Interested observer of tonight's under-21 game. Some fluids for Sfero Nippon. Sadly, Makadu is still in trouble here. Henderson-Hall, you can see, has taken off his protective gear. Protective from the elements, that is. Coat and the bib and the jacket. Just in case Makadu can take no further part. Well, after 2 assists and a goal, surely Makadu will want to do anything to stay out there. It's whether or not Ben Wilkinson feels that with City in such a commanding position, it might be more sensible to give him a break. Let's see how he is in the next few moments. City down to 10 for the moment. Wint finds Braithwaite. Noble. Wint. Muir. Here is Makadu. Back into the action. And back doing what he does best, attacking. On it goes to Sangare. Makadu. Braithwaite. Nippon. Now McFarlane. Braithwaite. Muir. It's good possession from the Blues. It's moving Nottingham Forest around. Noble. Now Nfonku. Parker. Have to go back to Wint, surely. Wint getting it away. Thompson for Forest. And he's won a foul from Parker. So Nottingham Forest free kick. McClaw ready to hit it into the City penalty area. It's a good ball in actually, and that's really well defended by Kean Noble. It's good delivery this from McClaw. Noble did really well to help it out for the corner. Here's Nwosu. Nottingham Forest with as many corners as City in this game. Oh, and Silla with a difficult opportunity on the volley. Thompson trying to get the better of Nfonku. Nfonku takes it from him. Here's Makadu. Nippon. Now McFarlane. City looking to build a counter-attack here. Muir. Nippon. Muir. Braithwaite. Nippon. McFarlane. Samba. Braithwaite, Makadu. It's really good again from Makadu. It's delightful from Makadu. Sangare with the deflection. Oh, and it hits the post. Sangare's shot span off a defender. And the goalkeeper was left clutching at thin air, but his post came to his rescue. City very close to a fourth goal, and again Makadu imperious. City have got 2 substitutes stripped and readied. Dada Maskell and Henderson Hall. with 23 minutes to go. Here's Noble. Muir. It's a great ball in. City will get a corner. Are they going to make that double change? They are indeed. So Dada Maskell and Henderson Hall coming on.
Double substitution for City leading the field is number 3, Harrison Parker.
Parker, one of those making way. Parker, a centre-half by trade. And Sangare's coming off as well.
Replaced by number 14, Dada Maskell.
Well, this could be a bit of a switch around because Sangare, a central striker, Parker, centre-half. Dada Maskell is a protective midfielder. Henderson Hall, kind of a winger really, although he can play at full-back. So a little bit of a reshuffle will take place as Muir takes the corner. McFarlane drilled in low. Good palm away actually from Murray Jones. Muir, Nippon. Cleared by McClaw, only as far as Dada Maskell. Lovely ball to Nippon. Cross is cleared. And Fonku, Makedu. Dada Maskell. Noble and Fonku. Henderson Hall. Try to whip it in at pace. City will win it back with McFarlane. Braithwaite. Dada Maskell. Brings in Samba. And now Muir. Samba, Muir again. Dada Maskell. Braithwaite. Dada Maskell. Noble. Player I've always liked, Isaiah Dada Maskell. Has had a few injury problems that have just hampered him a little bit in the last year or two. But he just has that sort of Yaya Toure air about him. Glides across central midfield. And if City can get him fit and firing, he'll have a very bright future. City's number 14. Good play by Silla. Well, it was to get to the ball, but it bounced off his knee. And only once tonight has Jack Wint been forced to make a save, and it was to deny Silla. Here's Braithwaite, now Dada Maskell. Braithwaite, and now Wint. Dada Maskell, back to the keeper. Noble. Sfero Nippon. Makedu. Braithwaite. Now Dada Maskell. Looking towards Nfonku. Makadu, Muir. Here's Dadamaskel. Nippon. Tries to bring in Henderson Hall. Here's Dadamaskel. 17 minutes to go. Braithwaite. Samba with a couple of tricks, didn't quite come off. Here's Henderson Hall. And Fonku, Makadu. Just in front of Nippon. Henderson Hall, Dadamaskel. Now McFarlane, no, he leaves it for Muir. Braithwaite, Samba, McFarlane, Muir. Now McFarlane. It's a great cross, put out for the corner. Fuad Smith is coming on for the visitors. So it might be Archie Whitehall who's making way. Corner's already been taken though. Here's Nippon. Noble, Muir. Noble. Aimed towards Henderson Hall. It's another City corner. Makadu will take City's 8th corner. Up went Noble. Braithwaite nearly got there. Dadamaskel. Shot from Nippon was blocked. Awkward bouncing ball for Samba. McFarlane gets it away. Silla. That's a Nottingham Forest throw, and here comes their substitution. So Fuad Smith comes on. Archie Whitehall makes way. Away by McFarlane, Dadamaskel. Noble, Braithwaite. Showing his versatility. Dropping into the centre half position. Dadamaskel protective midfield. Henderson Hall down the right. support from Madu. It's done well again. Here's Dadamaskel. Henderson Hall. And Fonku, now Dadamaskel, now McFarlane. Muir. Braithwaite. And Fonku. Henderson Hall. One back by Samba. Here's Smith for Forest. Noble will get there for City. Back to Wint. Searching for his third successive clean sheet, the City goalkeeper. Here's Nippon. Braithwaite. Madu. Decision's gone Nottingham Forest way. Well, that's given straight to Henderson Hall. And the first time effort was from Ashton Muir. Took a deflection, goes out for the corner. Well, he had to get it first time. And he wins the corner. So City going to make another change. Femi Fapatu is coming on. And it is Floyd Samba who makes way. City's youngest player in the lineup. Another box-to-box midfielder, Femi Fapatu. Here's Mfonku. Fapatu headed away. Noble, Madu, Braithwaite, Nippon, Braithwaite, Muir, Dadamaskel, Henderson Hall, here's Noble. Madu and Fonku, Nippon and Fonku, Muir, It's another thoroughly professional night from City, this. Absolutely majestic start to 2026. Thumping victories against Wolves, Leeds, Stoke, Burnley, and now Nottingham Forest. And the Blues are rampaging up the table. McAdoo's gone all the way through. Now the referee's given a foul. I think everyone thought that was a foul. And the tumble from De Silva went McAdoo's way. The referee felt obligated to blow his whistle. Well, that's a yellow card, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. And Wosu. Born from frustration, largely. Confirmation of the yellow card for Mwosu. Henderson Hall. Mfonku. One back by Fapatu. Well won by McFarlane. Oh, he's done really well, hasn't he? Here's Muir. Nippon. Muir. McFarlane. And again. Dadamaskel. Braithwaite. Noble. Looking towards Mfonku. Here he is. Well played by Brooklyn Mfonku. Noble. McFarlane. Now Muir. It's a lovely teasing cross. McAdoo picks it up. Goes back to Noble. Henderson Hall. Isaiah Dadamaskel. Braithwaite. McFarlane. And it goes to Nippon. Oh, lovely feet from Sfero Nippon. Ball back is great as well. Oh, and it was probably the only time in the game when McAdoo hasn't been perfect. Wonderful feet from Sfero Nippon. Just look at this beautiful balance run. And he tees up McAdoo, who puts it over the bar. And I suspect he can't quite believe that he has. Delightful play from Sfero Nippon. And McAdoo Just over the bar. Might think about shooting Thompson. Noble got in his way. And Nippon puts it out for the throw. Sorry, it was Henderson Hall that put it out for the throw. Nwosu. Smith. De Silva. Well, that's a good effort. Good concentration by Jack Wint. Hasn't had much to do, but had to make sure that he was concentrated there, Jack Wint. Thompson. Smith. De Silva. It's good football from Nottingham Forest. Smith clips it in. Away by Noble, further by McFarlane. De Silva once more. Crossing position, Silla's header. Nwosu. Silla tried to steer it in. Goal kick. Well, he's not had much to do, Jack Wint, but he's made a couple of good saves, denying Silla earlier. And De Silva a couple of moments ago. Hoping for a third clean sheet in a row here at the Joy Stadium. City's goalkeeper. 5 added minutes. It's good play. McFarlane was looking. Took a bit of a whack as he tried to bravely get in there, McFarlane. Well, we're into added time. There's going to be a little bit more of it. Just there, McFarlane took a whack from Murray Jones. Feeling the pain in his shoulder. Well, Ben Wilkinson's team have been outstanding so far this calendar year. They've been making their way steadily up the table and now up in 7th, only a point behind 6th place Liverpool, 2 points behind 5th place Southampton, a game in hand on both of them. Things literally on the up for the under-21s, the elite development squad. Scoring goals at one end, keeping clean sheets at the other. It's a heady mixture. McFarlane is okay. Here's Muir. Braithwaite. Noble. Henderson Hall. McAdoo. Oh, he's given that to Silla. No damage done. Silla has had a couple of sighters of the City goal, but that was some way off target. Here's Braithwaite. And again. McFarlane. Nippon. McAdoo. McFarlane. Muir. McFarlane. Now Dadamaskel. Henderson Hall. Fonku. Nippon. McAdoo. Nice again from Nippon. McAdoo, Henderson Hall. McAdoo again. And Fonku. Fapatu. And Fonku. Henderson Hall. Braithwaite. McAdoo scampering. Well, added time at the end of added time now. Probably because of that blow to McFarlane. Well, the last chance might be a Nottingham Forest chance. Noble away, though. Braithwaite in the way. Well, another thoroughly professional night from City's under-21s.